The awesome folks over at Minifigs.me have sent me a couple of custom minifigures to review, which I'm happy to do because they're great. Also, I'm just going to put it out there that they've encouraged me to provide any feedback and criticism, so you'll be hearing my honest thoughts regarding these tiny plastic people. Before I even begin talking about the minifigures themselves, I can't not talk about the matchstick box packaging. It's ingenious, cute, and once you've collected enough of them, you've got a wild game of Jenga. Oh! Let's start with the 13th Doctor, as played by Jodie Whittaker. She's absolutely on point, especially when it comes to the torso and leg printing. You can see a lot of care has gone into even little details like the laces on her boots, as well as the printing on the back of her legs. I've reviewed a 13 figure in the past that's used a physical coat, but to be honest I much prefer her without one, as it's far more posable and fits with my existing figures. That's just my personal preference though. Next up we have the 10th Doctor, as played by David Tennant, in his brown pinstripe suit and a fabric overcoat. The figure uses a double-sided head, so you can choose between his usual cheeky expression and those iconic 3D specs. This figure has actually been around for a little while in yellow skin tone, but has relatively recently become available in light flesh tone in order to match up with your dimensions and ideas Lego Doctor Who figures. One of the things I like about Minifigs.me is that they give you the option to pick between colours, a nice touch for those who want to keep things all yellow. Unlike 13, the 10th Doctor comes with a fabric coat, and although, like I say, this isn't my personal preference, it does complete the look. It can also be pretty easily removed if you want him in just the suit. They've even provided printing on the back, an excellent level of detail which completely took me by surprise. Although there isn't side printing on his arms to match the pinstripes on his torso, Lego itself hasn't used this technique for similar suits either, so it works for me. Thankfully, my main gripe with these figures is something that can be fixed easily enough. I found the hairpieces a little too basic and generic. The 10th Doctor's hairpiece could possibly pass for a Series 2 look, but it just seems wrong seeing this Doctor without his trademark spiky hair. This can be easily remedied with a couple of other hairpieces I had on hand, and is something I'd welcome you to have fun with. The biggest advantage here is the price. These minifigures are both high quality and competitively priced, ensuring you definitely get more bang for your buck. Being bespoke figures that aren't mass produced, they're obviously not going to be as cheap as regular Lego minifigs, but these are still at least 2/3 the price of what you'd expect to spend on Diddy people of this quality. I really hope Minifigs.me continues to produce awesome Doctor Who minifigures. Their range currently includes every Doctor, alongside a selection of companions including River Song, Sarah Jane and Rose Tyler, as well as some of the more niche characters such as Susan Foreman. Don't at me, I know you know who Susan is, but most people don't. I'd love to see the addition of characters like Martha Jones, the latest TARDIS team, or possibly even the Curator. But until then, I'll just be continually refreshing that page on a daily basis like a madman. You can find links to Minifigs.me and their custom Doctor Who range in the description. They produce loads of great custom ranges, so if Doctor Who isn't your thing, you can find stuff like Red Dwarf, Always Sunny, and Game of Thrones. Oh hi guys. Thanks for watching, and remember to subscribe for more reviews and goofy sketches. Doodles!